Your mindset is the lens through which you see your entire life. It shapes how you interpret failure, how you respond to challenges, and how you approach opportunities. Two people can experience the exact same day. One comes out stronger, the other defeated because of the way they think about what happened. That's how powerful your mindset is. It can either be the greatest weapon you carry or the quiet enemy slowing your progress. You must improve your mindset daily because the world, without asking you, tries to influence it. Negative people, pressure, stress, comparison, disappointment, these things quietly creep into your thinking if you're not careful. They plant seeds of doubt, fear, and excuses. Seeds that, if left alone, grow into beliefs that limit your potential. And the dangerous part is mindset shifts rarely happen all at once. They happen slowly, one thought at a time, until one day you realize you're thinking smaller, expecting less, and settling more. That's why every morning before the world reaches you, you must reach yourself. You must reclaim your thoughts, guide them, direct them. Start your day by asking, what kind of person do I want to be today? What kind of energy do I want to bring? How do I choose to think, regardless of what happens? Because your thoughts are the only thing in your life that you control completely. You may not control the weather, people, or circumstances, but you control your mindset, and that gives you power over everything else. The truth is, life becomes easier when your mindset becomes stronger. You stop needing perfect conditions. You stop waiting for motivation. You stop being shaken by small problems. Instead, challenges turn into lessons. Delays turn into redirection. Criticism becomes background noise. A powerful mindset does not remove the storm. It teaches you how to stand in the rain without losing your fire. And the more you train your mind, the more natural it becomes to rise above frustration, to move with purpose, to stay focused in a world full of distractions. Improving your mindset daily means feeding it the right things, positive ideas, inspiring voices, new knowledge. It means surrounding yourself with people who push you upward instead of holding you down. It means speaking to yourself with strength instead of doubt. And most importantly, it means trusting your future more than you fear your past. Your habits are the invisible forces shaping your life, either building your future or quietly destroying it. Most people don't fail because of one big mistake. They fail because of tiny habits repeated over and over, slowly pulling them away from the life they want. And the worst part is habits feel comfortable. They feel familiar, they don't alarm you, they don't warn you. They seem harmless until the results show up. This is why daily improvement in your habits is non-negotiable. Your habits decide whether your goals remain dreams or become achievements. You can have big ambitions, powerful visions, and inspiring dreams, but without the habits to support them, they collapse under their own weight. The truth is simple, you don't get what you want, you get what you consistently do. Every day ask yourself, what small action can I improve today? Because greatness rarely appears in one big moment. It shows up through 1,000 small victories. Wake up a little earlier, read a little more, stay disciplined a little longer. Replace one destructive habit with one empowering one. These tiny changes, repeated daily, create unstoppable momentum. Habits are a reflection of your identity. When you strengthen your habits, you strengthen the story you tell yourself about who you are. And when that story changes, your entire life begins to shift accordingly. 3. Character is the foundation that supports everything you build in life. Skills may open doors, talent may earn applause, but character determines whether you can carry the weight of the success you're chasing. It's the part of you that no one sees yet affects everything you do. And that's why improving your character every single day is one of the most powerful commitments you can make. Character is built in private long before it is recognized in public. It grows in the quiet moments when you choose discipline over comfort, integrity over convenience, patience over anger, responsibility over excuses. Those choices may seem small, almost invisible, but they build a version of you that people learn to respect, trust, and rely on. Strengthening your character daily means refusing to cut corners even when it's easy. It means honoring your word even when no one would blame you for breaking it. It means behaving like the person you want to be, even before you feel like you've become them. You shape your character through consistency, through the promises you keep to yourself, through the values you practice when no one is watching. Life has a way of testing your character, not through grand challenges, but through small moments, moments where impatience tempts you, where frustration rises, where giving up looks more comfortable than staying committed. Improving your character daily means meeting those moments with maturity and strength. It means showing up as your best self even on the days your emotions try to pull you in the opposite direction. And here's the truth: people may admire your success, but they remember your character. It is what keeps relationships strong, opportunities flowing, and doors opening long after temporary achievements fade. When you build a strong character, you become someone others trust with responsibility, respect in conversation, and look up to in difficult times. That's the kind of foundation that no setback, no criticism, no failure can break. Improving your character daily is not about perfection. It's about choosing growth over ego, courage over comfort, and purpose over impulse. And with every choice you make, you reinforce the type of person you are becoming: stronger, wiser, more grounded, and more prepared for everything life places in your path. Commitment is the bridge between your goals and your reality. Without commitment, even the best plans collapse and the strongest dreams fade away. You don't need to be perfect, talented, or fearless to succeed, but you must be committed. And that commitment has to be renewed every single day, because life constantly tests how serious you are about your growth. Daily commitment means showing up even when you don't feel motivated. It means doing the work when you're tired, staying disciplined when you're distracted, and pushing forward when progress feels slow. Anyone can commit when everything is easy. But true transformation comes from the days you choose to stay consistent despite the discomfort. Improving your commitment daily strengthens your identity. You begin to realize you're capable of more than you ever believed. You stop quitting early. You stop settling for half effort. You stop allowing temporary emotions to derail long-term progress. With each day you stay committed, you build momentum. Momentum that makes the next day easier, the next action smoother, the next step more natural. Commitment is not loud. It doesn't announce itself. It is quiet, steady, and persistent. But over time, it becomes the force that sets you apart. While others start and stop, you continue. While others get distracted, you stay focused. While others lose faith, you keep building. That kind of daily commitment transforms ordinary people into extraordinary achievers. And the powerful thing is this: the more you commit, the more life responds. Opportunities begin to align, strength begins to grow, confidence begins to rise. All because you decided to improve your commitment a little more every single day. Your future is not something you walk into, it's something you grow into. Too many people wait for life to change before they change themselves. They wait for the perfect moment, the right opportunity, the ideal situation, not realizing that life only reveals bigger possibilities to people who are becoming bigger on the inside. When you expand yourself, your skills, your courage, your mindset, your discipline, life responds by expanding the opportunities around you. Your future grows in proportion to the person you're becoming. If you stay the same, your future stays the same. If you grow, your future grows. It's a simple truth that many overlook. You attract better because you become better. You make wiser decisions because you develop greater clarity. You take bolder steps because you strengthen your belief. Every time you improve yourself, even in small ways, the path ahead widens just a little more. This is why daily self-expansion matters. When you read something new, you expand. When you push through a fear, you expand. When you exercise discipline, you expand. When you hold yourself accountable, you expand. And as you expand, life begins to shift slowly at first, almost quietly, until you realize that opportunities you once didn't notice are now standing in front of you, waiting for you to claim them. Think about it. The version of you who doubted yourself, who hesitated, who feared judgment, that version could never handle the future you dream about. But the version you are becoming: stronger, wiser, more disciplined, more confident. That version is capable of stepping into possibilities that once felt impossible. Your future is not built on luck, it's built on capacity. And capacity grows when you grow. Expanding yourself means pushing beyond your comfort zone, because comfort is where potential goes to sleep. Your dreams require a version of you that doesn't exist yet, and the only way to meet that version is to stretch yourself a little more each day, learn something challenging, take on responsibilities that scare you, set higher standards for how you think, how you act, and how you speak to yourself. Expansion begins the moment you stop settling for who you were yesterday. And it's not about becoming perfect, it's about becoming capable. When you expand, you begin to see that the limits you believed in were never real. They were simply reflections of the person you used to be. The more you grow, the more those limits collapse. What once felt intimidating starts to feel manageable. What once felt out of reach begins to feel attainable. What once felt like maybe someday becomes, I can do this now. Your future is waiting on your growth. Every dream is waiting on your readiness. Every opportunity is waiting on your strength. Life doesn't withhold success, it simply matches it to the level of the person you are becoming. And every day you expand yourself, you step closer to the future that was always meant for you.